Hello, this is 6 Minute English from BBC Learning English. I'm Leo.
And I'm Georgina.
Goa Mia Dia, Melody of the Mia Di.
I beg your pardon, Neil. Is something stuck in your throat? Are you speaking a foreign language?
Hey, well, actually, Georgina, I was saying, good morning, pleasure to meet you in English, but not the English you and I speak. That was Anglo-Saxon or Old English, the earliest form of English, spoken in the Middle Age between the 5th and 15th centuries.
It doesn't sound anything like the way people talk nowadays.
No, but it's surprising how many of the words we use today have survived from Old English. Beer, rice, drink, fish, bread, butter, ice, years, month, pet, pen, food, life, love, laughter, mother, daughter, sister, father, son's father, all Anglo-Saxon words.
Oh, so many everyday words. But what about the classic, written and Greek? I thought a lot of English vocabulary came from there.
That's also true, but the history of English is the history of invention. You know, when the enemy of one country fights to enter and control another country.
Like Roman invasion of Britain,
Right,
invasions.
and later invasion too by lost speaking, shipping, Viking, and German section. In fact, Christina, that remind me for my frequency.
Go on then, but in modern English if you don't mind.
Okay, well, the years 10 and 20 1600 is remembered for a famous battle when the French-speaking Roman king William the Conqueror invaded England. But what is the name of the famous battle? It is A. The Battle of Waterloo. B. The Battle of Hastings, or C. The Battle of Trafalgar.
My history is not great now, but I think it's B, the Battle of Hastings.
Okay, Georgina, we will find out later and other on English words there, but it's not just words that survive from Anglo-Saxon. It's word endings too, the suffix or letter added to the end of a word to modify its meaning.
Right, like adding s to make something plural, as in one bird, two birds, or the ness in goodness and happiness, and in as in freedom and kingdom.
Course, Michael's version is fascinated by Old English, there he's talking about words suffix to Oxford University professor Andy Oldroyd for BBC Radio Course program Word of Mouth.
Listen out for the proper proportion of modern English that comes from Anglo-Saxon. I walked that word in that word the ed bit on the end.
Yeah, the ed ending. Most modern words, if we were to say I tested my daughter, and mean test officially comes from I tested, we still ranks left to the Ego session. Ego session.
And generally, when I'm speaking, just let's do it in mathematical terms. What proportion can we say is Old English? Can we say like about 60% in common parent sorry to use a French word there?
In English, It would be something like that. In the written English list, they are basic they are the basic building blocks of who we are and what we think. Professor Oceans estimates that 18% of spoken English in common parlance comes from Anglo-Saxons. In common parlance means the words and vocabulary that most people use in ordinary everyday conversation.
So Anglo-Saxon words are the building blocks of English, the basic parts that are put together to make something.
He also thinks that the language we speak shifts the way we see the world.
Here's Michael Watson and Professor Andy Orchards discussing this idea on BBC Radio 4 program, Word of Mouth. Can we say that English speakers today, as I'm speaking to you now, view the world through Anglo-Saxon eyes, through Anglo-Saxon words? Can we say that?
Well, in Old English, poetry is always raining, and I suppose it's always raining today. There is a retrospective enemy that we are still inhabiting that was build those ideas, the same words, the same simple ideas that they inhabited, and was extraordinary with good things about the history of English is despite the invasions by the Norse and by the Norsemen, and then despite the years of empires that we are bringing things back, the English that we are speaking today is still as is full old English word, and his plain old English word still very much English. Michael Swartzen asked with English speakers see the world through Anglo-Saxon eyes. When we say something through someone's eyes, we see it from their perspective, their point of view.
And Professor Orchard replies by saying that despite all the histories of invasion and empire, the English we speak today is still Old English at heart, a phrase used to say what something is really like.
It Whoa, so much history crammed into 6 minutes. And now, time of one more history fact.
Do you mean your quiz question, Neil? What's the name of the famous battle of 1066?
What did you say, Christina?
I said the Battle of Hastings.
Which was the correct answer. The Battle of Hastings in 1066 played a big part in the Norman conquests and mixing French words into the language.
And I also know how the English rulers King Howard died dead, shot through the eye with an arrow.
Oh, okay, let's recap the vocabulary, some of which exists because of inventions when one country enters and controls another.
A suffix is added to the end of a word to make a new word.
The phrase in common parlance means using ordinary everyday words.
Building blocks are the basic parts we use to make something.
We see things through someone's eyes means from their point of view.
And finally, at heart is used to say what something is really like.
That's all for this program. Join us again soon at 6 minute English, but for now, back soon. That's all English for goodbye.
Ferguson.